Good evening, HQTV fans. It's time for Words Wednesday. So let's get through some rules really quickly. In a little bit, I'm going to give you a wheel to spin. When it comes up, spin it around and watch for your letter. The letter it lands on will be the letter that will be inserted into each puzzle for tonight. For each puzzle, I'll give you a little clue to push you in the right direction towards solving the puzzle using the keypad below. You'll have 20 seconds to solve it, so type fast and think quickly. If you happen to type a wrong answer, you will lose a strike. Run out of strikes and you're out of here. Maybe not though. You do have an extra life to keep yourself in the game that you can use up until the last question. There are also some extra perks with this summer season of HQTV, but don't worry about that for right now. I'll let you enjoy this intro music first. It is Wednesday again, and welcome back to HQTV's Words Wednesday. I'm your host, Daniel Princeton, with 12 puzzles to get your fingers furiously typing out, hopefully, the correct answer. You're joined by about 61 people, so let's see how many you can outlast. Before we get into all the minute details, here's a quick reminder that we are in no way affiliated with HQ Trivia LLC. This is just a fan-made game to bring back that beautiful quiz show we all know and love. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at PlayHQTV for more game updates. One more thing, join our Discord, which can either be found by screenshotting this QR code or on our Twitter page. If you have a friend that has the app jailbroken already, go ahead and get them in here. We're about to start very, very soon, so they still have a couple minutes to join us. However, if they haven't jailbroken the app yet, come on, man, get them in here for our next game. They could have been making some money tonight. All right, let's take a look at how tonight is going to go down. In a couple minutes, a wheel will pop up on your screen. When it comes up, give a little spin. Hopefully, you're just as excited as a kid at a carnival. Well, whatever the wheel lands on will be your prize, or at least the letter for tonight's game. This letter will automatically be placed into each puzzle where that letter applies. If you tap a wrong letter, you will lose a strike. Run out of all 10 strikes or fail to solve the puzzle in time, you will be eliminated for tonight. You do have an extra life that you can use up to the last puzzle, so make sure to use it. If you successfully, bravely stay unbaffled in these bewildering brain teasers and make your way to the end of tonight's game, you will win or split tonight's cash prize of 10 beautiful bucks. We also recently started our new summer season of HQTV. This season is just the same as last month, except it's 2 months this time. You can gain levels by answering questions correctly in HQ Trivia, HQ Words, or our daily challenge to win points. These levels give you an extra strike per puzzle to give you more leeway when it comes to incorrect guesses. So if you're level 3, for example, you would start off with 13 strikes. Correct answers on each puzzle will give you more points to use towards leveling up as well, so try your best. And as I mentioned, the daily challenge is also back. So correct answers on the daily challenge gives you 50 points each. So make sure to do those as well. All right, it is time to spin that wheel. Go ahead, bring it up, spin, 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 spin that wonderful wheel. Oof, look at that thing go around. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? And that letter is going to do you wonders tonight. All right, I think it's time we start solving some puzzles, shall we? Let's start off with something pretty simple. Well, as I was saying, let's start off with something pretty simple. What is today? Now, obviously, I don't mean today's date. I mean, what is today? Well, here's even more of a hint. What holiday is today in America? Now, this question might be a hard one, especially if you don't live in the United States. For those that don't know, on today, June 19th in 1865, 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln gave the Emancipation Proclamation, troops arrived in Texas and freed the people enslaved there. This day was forever marked in history and is celebrated yearly in the United States to celebrate African American history and to recognize the continuing for equal rights throughout the world. This holiday is named Juneteenth. And 61 of you got this one correct. 8 of you, unfortunately, got this one unsolved. That's okay, though. We're doing off with a great start. Congratulations to you guys. 1 down, 11 more to go. Let's keep moving on with American history while also looking forward into the future. Tell me what's happening this November. While this isn't really a, quote, holiday, many federal offices and schools are still closed. So most people still have to go to work if they don't work for federal offices. But it's still heavily important for those in America to participate on this day. And time. Again, this holiday takes place in November in America, so it might have been tricky for some of you outside the US. This day is incredibly important to the Americans, and the decisions made at the end of the day influences every single life living in the United States, and possibly even to some outside the US. On this day, it is important for anyone over the age of 18 in the US to vote on the person they believe is best to run for office and to make their voice heard in the sea of wavering opinions. This day is known as Election Day. And 59 of you guys successfully made it to the polls, and unfortunately 4 of you were unable to solve this puzzle. That's okay. We're still doing amazing tonight off the second question. We're doing great. And if you haven't noticed already, welcome to HQTV's Holiday and Events Night. Let's see if you can correctly guess all of the events and holidays. So for this next puzzle, we finally moved to a more global stage. What happens this year in Paris? This event is absolutely beautiful. The things it symbolizes, and even watching its celebrations, have always mesmerized me as a kid, and even today. Heck, I remember when a person living in my hometown successfully made it to this event, and the city was ecstatic. It was amazing. Were you able to take home the gold medal and solve this puzzle? It's a hint there. Would have been helpful earlier, but I wasn't going to give you that. This is an event that takes place once every 4 years, or I guess 2 years if you count the winter event as the same part of it. Well, anyways, this event taking place between July 26th and August 11th is the 2024 Summer Olympics. And 5 of you got this one correct, and unfortunately 5 of you were unable to make podium. That's all right. Honestly, I'm actually very excited for some of the climbing events. I've seen some of the pictures of the speed wall and bouldering wall on Instagram. They actually look really interesting for some of the routes, but sorry, I'm not here to talk about climbing. I'm here to give you another puzzle. This next event is another American event which takes place in February. I never really pay attention to this event, and well, to be honest, the actual event itself is not as fun as what happens between the plays. Well, a lot of people do enjoy this. I just don't. Well, this event has taken place every year since 1967, meaning next February will mark the 58th occurrence of this massively televised sporting event. With tickets to watch this game averaging around $8,000 and commercials costing around $7 million for a 30-second ad, this event is Super Bowl Sunday. And 42 of you guys got this one correct, and 18 of you guys fumbled the ball. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. A lot of you guys are still in the game, and that's great to see. An amazing game so far. Let's keep it up to the very, very end. Well, this next holiday/event takes place in the same month of February. What? This holiday isn't really celebrated like a party. Well, especially like a Super Bowl is, but to be fair, not many other holidays can have a party as big as some Super Bowl parties. That's impossible. A lot of people have given up to out-party the Super Bowl. All right, this holiday takes place at the very end of February, and quick trivia, is a full year exactly 365 days? It's not. A full year is actually 365 days, 5 hours, 49 minutes, and 1.1 seconds. That means that every 4 years, we have a full extra day on our hands. So in order to not have our days incredibly misaligned with the position of the Earth around the sun, Every February, we have an extra day at the end of the month called Leap Day. And 46 of you guys made the leap, and unfortunately 4 of you were left behind. That's so sad. Oh well. Congratulations, 46 of you guys. It's time for a little history lesson. Well, actually, I'll tell you the history of this holiday after I give you the answer, but you need to give me this answer first. So with that said, what holiday takes place in May? And there are countless holidays in May, including National Smile Day, International Family Day, and Dance Like a Chicken Day. I didn't even know they had a Dance Like a Chicken Day. I want to celebrate that one next year. Well, this holiday, celebrated in Mexico, commemorates their victory against France in the Battle of Puebla in 1862. This holiday is celebrated throughout the US and Mexico on the day known as Cinco de Mayo. And 46 of you guys got that one correct. One of you unfortunately lost the battle, but that's okay. A lot of you guys actually made that one. Congratulations to you guys. Excuse me. Well, congratulations to the 46 of you that made it successfully to the halfway point. 6 puzzles down, 6 more to go. Let's see how many of you can make it all the way. For this next puzzle, you're not getting a month or day or really anything. I mean, heck, the clue I'm giving you is nothing. Well, at least the absence of light, but we normally just call it a shadow. This holiday is an interesting one. I mean, the whole reason why we celebrate it is just like the clue is based off of nothing. No real event happened, just a fun little thing we celebrate every year. Now, as I said, this entire holiday is based off of a superstition. Well, that's not entirely true. Originally, this holiday was celebrated as the days between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. People in Europe would watch the animals come out of hibernation as a way of forecasting the weather. However, when Germans moved to Pennsylvania, they were unable to use the bears or badgers often observed in Germany, so they replaced it with groundhogs. Today, we celebrate this holiday as a way to forecast how soon spring weather is coming by watching Punxsutawney Phil's Groundhog Day. And wow, 22 of you guys got that one correct. Unfortunately, 24 of you guys couldn't find your shadow. I guess I could say you guys got schooled. That's so sad, though. Oh well. Moving on into puzzle number 8. Let's think about the beginning of this month. Can you tell me what happened in the first week of June? Well, this holiday is not a well-known one. Well, maybe it was. I know a lot of people took advantage of this holiday, and unfortunately, I was not one of those people. I should have been. I really should have taken advantage of this holiday, but well. On the first Friday of every June is this holiday. It started in 1938 to honor the Salvation Army Donut Lassies. These donut lassies were women were women during World War I flew overseas to serve donuts to soldiers. The holiday now both honors these women as well as a fundraising campaign for the Salvation Army. This holiday is known as National Donut Day, and every single one of you guys got this one solved. Nobody was overcooked. That's great to see, bouncing right back after that last puzzle. That's great. Congratulations, guys. And we are getting closer and closer to the end of the game. So let's keep it up. For this next puzzle, you're getting a specific date this time. Do you know what happens on April 23rd? Maybe you're unsure of what this day is, and that's completely okay. This holiday is celebrated throughout the world, or at least in specific places where they use this thing. I'll explain what that thing is in a second. I don't want to give it away. Every year on April 23rd, we celebrate the one thing we use every day. No, it's not air or food or clothing, but instead the one thing we tend to take for granted and honestly just kind of ignore as a day-to-day thing in our lives. So April 23rd is English Language Day. And 25 of you guys got that one correct, and 7 of you slipped up your words. That's all right. But a lot of you guys are still in, and welcome to the realm of double digits to the 25 of you guys. Only 3 more puzzles to go. For this 10th puzzle, you're getting the exact same clue as the last one. That's right, there are more holidays on April 23rd. I bet you didn't expect this clue. This holiday isn't entirely celebrated as much as it is acknowledged. I'm not going to give you that clue. You guys are going to have to be smart on this one. But I know you guys are smart. You guys are. On the same day, April 23rd, we celebrate the life of one of the most well-known writers in English history. That's also why April 23rd is also English Language Day. However, we celebrate not only the birthday of this writer, but also the day of his death, which means that April 23rd is the birth and death date of William Shakespeare. And 1 of you guys got that one correct. 7 of you made a typo. That's unfortunate, but a lot of you guys are still in. Congratulations. Y'all are doing so great, and we are so close to the final question. Keep it up. After this question, you were unable to use your extra lives, so if you still have them, make sure to use them. All right, for the penultimate question, I'm going to give you a long one. Are you guys ready? What holiday is on May 15th? Okay, yes, this question is very long, but I know you guys can do it. Just focus and don't tap a wrong letter. You got it, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, now I definitely want to get into this answer, but honestly, I really don't know how to talk about it without giving away what the answer is. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer first. May 15th is Relive Your Past by listening to the first music you ever bought, no matter what it was, No Excuses Day. Yes, that is the official title of the holiday. And 14 of you guys got that one correct, and 10 of you were off key. It's in letter key. You guys get it? Get it? Sorry. Anyways, yes, this is an official holiday. People around the world on May 15th listen to their first song/album they ever bought. For me, is the first physical copy of music I can actually even remember buying, or at least bought with my own money, was the Waka soundtrack. I mean, let us know what your first album you ever bought was. I'd love to listen to some new music. But first, it's time for the final puzzle. No help from me, no extra lives, nothing, just you, your brain, and your keypad. Now, guys, we already went over how today is Juneteenth, but what else happened today? Now, as per usual with the final question, I'll be quiet and let you all concentrate. And time to, did you successfully solve this puzzle? Well, before we see who won tonight's game, let's talk about this holiday. On this day in 1978, a famous cat debuted in the comics. This cat became so popular that even Representative Mike Pence wished him a happy birthday during the June 19th, 2003 House session. So I'll let him wish this cat a happy birthday.
I rise today for the awesome and important duty to pay a happy birthday wish to Garfield. Not President Garfield, but someone probably more famous in this day and age than that.
That's right, June 19th is Garfield's birthday, meaning that today is National Garfield the Cat Day, and 14 of you guys got that one correct. You solved all of tonight's puzzles and are our winners for tonight. Congratulations to you guys. Congrats. Let's see who won tonight. Easy R0315, NBC News, Best Ken Ever, Sab6888, Steffi555, Jake Jordals, Microwave, Urban Sombrero, Tornado Soul 7, B Trivia 3, Poop Loop, R Bracer, Mid Ken Ever, and C Biden. Biden? I don't know. Anyways, each one of you guys are leaving with 71 cents. Congratulations to all of you. An amazing job from everybody who played tonight. And don't feel too bad if you didn't get all the way, especially on that second to last puzzle. That was definitely difficult. But you also have many other opportunities to win. For example, we have another game of words next Monday, then a game of trivia next Friday. So I hope to see you all there. Thank you to the creators of HQ Words, Graphics, Sounds, and Development, Kevin Shand, Mavis Everett, Marcus Eckert, and many others. We really appreciate all of the work that have made this game so beautiful. Also, remember to follow us on follow HQTV on Twitter at PlayHQTV for more updates and notifications about upcoming games. Be sure to also join the Discord, which can either be found on the Twitter page or take a screenshot of this QR code to join. You'll probably see me in there every now and then, so be sure to say hello. Thank you to all that participated tonight, and I hope you had as much fun as I did, even if you didn't win. Thank you also to Russ Price and the rest of the team behind HQTV to bring back the game show we all love so dearly and allowing me to host this incredible series. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am Daniel Princeton, and as always, admire nature, learn something new, and have a good night.